Hello, Blue Army, and welcome back to the Blue Army podcast, episode 32. And in this episode, we are going to go through the quick reviews of the junior rep teams for both the Harold Matthews Cup and also the SG board team as well. And we also going to go through the last ever Witzer Pre-season challenge game for our first grade side against the Sydney Roosters at Gosford Polytech Stadium, where we have won the Witzer Pre-season challenge and have won the money prize as well. And yeah, if you guys are brand new to the podcast itself, make sure to follow our socials on Instagram, TikTok, and also listen to us once more on Spotify and on YouTube. If you also want to watch my face or just watch me just analyze our players on the screen in that on the background, if you are watching this at home or either at work during your smoko or lunch and that, you are more than welcome to watch the Bloomga Army podcast wherever you feel like it is comfortable and at a appropriate time to watch the episode itself. And let's get straight into episode 32 of the Bloomga Army podcast. So as we got over here, guys, we have won against the Balmain Tigers at Leica Oval there, getting a pretty dominant backline performance there with the number 3, I believe, in the center there. Number 4, Vaia Akayua has scored a double there, alongside with William Mia Epi, that he has scored twice against the Balmain Tigers there. And yeah, it was a pretty good performance there. Mostly from our backline players there. The captain himself there did also score there in the 14th minute there, and we were pretty dominant throughout the middle there in the first half. As you can see over here by team stats here, the position was anyways, getting back to the game over here. Sorry about that. I had been interrupted. Anyways, yeah. So both sides have shared possession for each side there, and time in possession there for the Melbourne Tigers. They had about like 15 minutes to 55 seconds there, and for us, we had about like 15 minutes and 43 seconds. But I mean, it was quite even for both sides for having possession, and for the completion rate, the Tigers had a much more better completion rate there. Since we have made a couple of errors there while playing the ball incorrectly or not even holding the ball once being tackled there. So I think we do need to work on a bit more when just being tackled there and when just trying to play the ball, just trying to control that play the ball speed, where we see so many players these days, and especially young ones, and even sometimes even experienced ones, where they tend to forget to play the ball correctly, and it just looks like ugly to them. And I just feel like that like for this Harold Matthews team, they really need to work on their fundamentals when trying to control the play the ball speed as well. And yeah, like in the second half, I just kept I just kept on seeing us just throwing away just soft errors there while just trying to hold the ball in the tackle. And sure, we had about like three offloads there, and our attack there was pretty good. But yeah, look, errors wise, not the best. Penalty wise, we managed to control ourselves for that. Ruck in fragments there. We were just trying to get the line speed there as fast as possible, since we didn't want to like open up any gaps there. Since we have opened up a gap there, I think it was in the second half or somewhere just before half time, where the West Tigers, sorry, no, the Balmain Tigers, sorry, the first half, when it was Mateo Ru- Rupena done, who plays a 5'8" there, who goes over there to make it 4 points, but then they missed the conversion there. And then Zach Becerra, who plays in number 4 at center, goes over there and sees a massive gap there from our left side there. Who has scored, but unfortunately could not hold him out there, and he goes over there for Belmain's second and only try. Sorry, no, their second and last try in the match. Sorry, in this match. Sorry. So yeah, they managed to get over that, but then it was half time, I believe, when we went into the sheds there by 8 points to 14, and then in the second half, Tyler Lama there makes it 18 points to 8, but then Danny Abu Hamid misses the conversion, and then William Mimia Epe, if I pronounce his last name wrong, I do apologize, does go over there for a double, just right on the siren there. And yeah, look, it was a little bit of a arm wrestle there, and we didn't quite expect to what the Bellman Tigers would actually bounce back, since they had the bye in round 2, since they suffocated that heavy defeat there against the Central Coast Roosters. And coming back here at Leichhardt, you would expect them to be a little bit unpredictable there, since I do believe we have lost against them last season. So the fact that we managed to hold our discipline there, from 3 penalties to 6, even though we made a lot of errors there. And to be fair, Belmain did as well, making 9 errors there, which is which is which also doesn't help them to take those easy opportunities that we kept on giving them away in the first half. But yeah, our back line was just way too classful there. Caleb Liata, Danny Abu there were just absolutely just amazing there throughout their color passes there with the plays that they were trying to do there on the left edge there with Vaia Akuola and William Mimi Epe. And yeah, Amazing performance there from our backs there. I haven't really seen too much there from the likes of Thomas Jackson there. So yeah, um, since I was like in and out trying to watch some of our bench players there coming on. So yeah, I can't really have too much of a say to really talk about them. But to be honest, guys, like if you really want to see me do like a deeper analysis there, do you reckon I should do a separated uh, section for the Blue Garmin podcast where I go into a deeper and analysis for the junior rep teams, or do you guys like this format? Trying to squeeze in the junior rep teams slash match review and also preview going forward for the podcast. Let me know either in the comments either in the comments section on YouTube, or please DM me if you have already or not seen episode 32 of the Blue Garmin podcast, and please DM me on Instagram to let me know if you guys would prefer me to do a section for a junior reps type of episode weekly, and I will get back to you guys if you want me to do that. Or I'll probably like put a pull up if none of me guys or girls would maybe have the time to watch this episode. So let's see on how it goes. So yeah, that's up to you guys. And yeah, but anyways, my man of the match, I think I'm gonna go probably with I'm probably going to go with Caleb Liatia there. I thought his plays were absolutely just amazing there, and yeah. But as I can see over here, there's I'm not really a look. Sorry, I'm not. I don't really know where the stats are for the players, so I can't really go into a deeper analysis there. But I might try and see if I can try and search up like like other stats or a website that has all of the stats for these players who play in New South Wales Rugby League. Anyways, moving on to the SG Ball team, as we have defeated them in round three. Sorry. No. Anyways, let's move on to the SG Ball team, as we have defeated the Belmay Tigers in round three. Defeating them at Leica over there, 54 points to 12, and yeah, it was a dominant win there from our boys there, and they just continue on just to dominate, especially from last season. It's like nothing has changed. So yeah, Lincoln, Lincoln Fletcher, and of course Lincoln Fletcher, and who else was starting at 5'8". So Lincoln Fletcher, and of course Karen Bamberlet were absolutely fantastic there with the plays there, passing out there um, to players like Lorima Rocco Suka, as he scored twice there in the 13th minute there, and also in the 49th minutes. And yeah, Michael Nora, Michael Nora, scored in the 26th minute there. Lakin Fletcher also scored in the 29th minute there, as he has gotten himself there a try assist early on, and Lakin Fletcher keeps on proving that he can really compete to try and go for that half spot there to promote himself into New South Wales Cup there. When in 2027 that Lorenzo Talenta and Joash Papali get starts in first grade for future halves, and yeah, I'm hoping that Lee and Fletcher can be able to show more on what he has done with his color passes there towards Lorima Rokosuka and the rest that goes on. So yeah, our dummy half has also scored in the 42nd minute there, and yeah, as I said, like nothing too much to really say about this match. We were up by 30 points to 12. Cameron Bambolet has been sin bin, so it looks like it won't be available for the next match there against in round 4 when we take on. Oh, sorry, no, we sorry, no. Oh no, we don't have the buy. When we take on the Illawarra Steelers at Maryland's Saturday 6:30 p.m. and yeah, what a match that will be since Illawarra has actually, well, they are actually lost against the Seagulls, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to smash them. But our record recently has not been the greatest at Maryland's at Eric Tweedale Stadium. So I am hoping that we can get a big convincing win and that we don't make it close at Maryland. So yeah, let's hope that we can absolutely hammer the Steelers at home, and I believe it will be a first ever home match. Could be wrong. Yes, it is our first ever home match of the 2026 season. I think for both the SG Ball and also for Harold Maths as well. So I'm pretty sure in Harold Maths in round 3, they have defeated the Seagulls at Wynn Stadium. So I think it's going to be a very tight game, and I think the boys really need to fix on their errors if they really want to get a convincing win there. Also for Harold Maps, since I have heard that our juniors, for some weird weird reason, we do tend to struggle to get a convincing win at Eric Tweedle Stadium. So I am hoping that we do get a convincing performance, and that the crowd does get behind us there, and there's going to be no upsets against us, and that's I am hoping that our defense does continue to improve, just like on how we have been doing, and especially against Balmain, where they were on a urge to actually cause a massive scare against us right before right before halftime. Yes, and yeah, in the second half, like we just use those plays as what we have seen from the halves there, um, and from our backline plays there. So let let's hope that we can do the same thing against the Steelers there, and just fix up our ball carrying. Um, uh, sorry, no. Let's hope that we can improve on our ball carriers there. In the tackles, and yeah, but for the SG ball side there, look, l- looking at the stats there, in round three, um, we won per possession there by 56%. We had time by 20 minutes and 13 seconds. Our completion rate is 78%, completing 26 out of 33. All runs there, 127 runs, or running meters 1,586. That's pretty good there. Post contact meters 656. 8 line breaks there, 37 tackle breaks there. Even though Balmain has still managed to make 26 tackle breaks there, so yeah, it was a pretty open space and physical game there. We made 4 offloads, 303 recepts there. We made 167 passes. Uh, However, we made less kicking meters, so I think our halves do need to work on that. We made, however, our kicking pressure options there were pretty good there, from 3 bombs and 1 grubber there. So our effective tackle there was just over there by 86%, comparing them to 85.32%. However, we have made less tackles there. Miss still 26, which is still a little bit of a concern, but that's okay because Balmain made 37. We made less ineffective tackles there. And errors wise, it was similar to the Harold map. So we still need to improve on that for both teams going up against the Steelers there. And penalty wise, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, let's hope that we can improve on our ball carries there, going into round 4. So yeah, so that's pretty much it there for the junior rep team. Since both the Fiona Cup and the Tasha Girl teams have gone the bye for round 3, and they do take on this week. Well, I think our Joseph Leg team, I think they are playing this week. They yes, they are. Sorry, no, they are playing next Saturday, and I believe our New South Wales Cup side will be also playing next Thursday. So bring on the Storm there. Who else am I missing out? Laurie Daly Cup. Um, no, we're not playing that. Ron Massey Cup, are we playing? No. Oh, went to Magpies. Oh no, the draw. Oh, is it even going ahead? Ron Massey Cup? No, Sydney Shield. And that's pretty much it. So Westpac, we are taking on the Steelers, but we're playing away though, which is quite funny because we're playing at Sid Parish Park. I'm not sure where that is though, but I think for the Tasha Gell Cup, we're playing at the same venue there. So whereabouts is Sid Parish Park? So I'm going to search it up right now. So Sid Parish Park in Wollongong. Okay, so it is in Wollongong. and it looks like this. Okay, so the grass is a little bit rough, so I'm hoping that that our girls can be able to recover. Oh, sorry, no, can really like be fully energized for this match because how are the Steelers going in the both Tasha Gale and the Fiona Cup? So the Steelers have smashed the Seagull. So in the Tasha Gale, um, I am hoping that the bike can really um, be- benefit us going down to the gone there to get the upset win there against the Steelers. So the Steelers on the Touch Girl Cup, they are actually coming in 8, and they are right above us. So a win here will take us in the top 8. So let's hope that we can be able to get the win there, and it will be massive for our Tasha Girl team there to get into the top 8. Since we have lost against the West Tigers, who are sitting in 5th. So let's hope that we can be able to get a win there since we just hanged on in round 2 against the Sharks. So it's going to be a pretty tough game there coming on this week. So yeah. So it's this Saturday on the 28th of February. So I will be watching that at 12:30 p.m. So yeah, and for the Lisa Fiona Cup, they kick off at 11 a.m. So pretty early. So I will be trying to maybe go to the gym pretty early and get that out of the way with, and I will be watching very closely to seeing if we can get the win there. Since we have actually have a pretty good record against the Steelers in the Fiona in the Lisa Fiona Cup um, league, and sorry, not cup. Um, yeah, Steelers at the moment though in the Lisa Fiona Cup, they have also smashed the Seagulls, but I am confident that our Lisa Fiona Cup can be able to possibly get a 10 to 1 to 12 win. I am predicting. So good luck to our girls there, especially our Tasha girl side who have been not that dominant as what they were from the start of last season. Because if we compare the Tasha girls team from the start from last season, like in round 1, we smashed the Raiders away 34-6, which is a which is a massive win. I know that the junior reps female side for the Canberra Raiders young pathway system is not that great, but still a very dominant start. And then in round 2, we smashed the Bears 48-10. Round 3, well, we just managed to defeat the Seagulls at home by 8 points, and then round 4, I think we had a bye. Yeah, we had a bye. We smashed the Sharks there by 26. But this season, like we just managed to defeat them by 6 points to 10. So I'm hoping that the bye can really get us back to that dominant form as what the Tasha Gale team were back in 2025. But as we know, this is a whole new fresh side, and I feel like that when it comes to high expectations, and also ball pressure when trying to hold the ball in the tackles as what we have seen. Sorry, no, I forgot to use the mic. Sorry, as what we have seen against the West Tigers in the season opener down at Camden, and when we were trying to come back, like we do have the fight in there. So I am hoping that we are going to have the fight there against the Steelers there. Since the Steelers, right? The Steelers in the Tasha Gell side. Oh, sorry, no. Oh, hang on. No, 2025. Have I just hang on? I think I okay. So round one, Tasha Gell was pretty much the same thing. Yeah, yeah, it was like Tasha Gell side, like compared to this season, like 46-4. But this season it is way different. Like round four, like buys round five. We have lost after the bye, so I'm hoping after the bye from round four, and as we are taking the Steelers in round four though, but after the bye, I'm hoping that we don't get smashed by the Steelers there, because if we check the Steelers attack there against the Seagulls, who have smashed the Seagulls, and the Seagulls the week before did also get smashed. To be fair, so and also got smashed by the Bulldogs there. The Steelers, however, have managed to travel away there at Redfern over there to win by 22 points to 4. And then round two did get smashed by the in Indigenous Academy there by 32 points to nil, and then just clap back there in round three. So let's see their uh, attacking stats there. So the team stats. So possession wise, they were pretty even. Completion rate was not that great. So I think it's going to be a real arm wrestle there, back and forth. Um, for our Tasha girls there. However, they made 7 line breaks, 39 tackle breaks, but conceded 25. They had pretty good running meters there, but I'm pretty sure with Manly traveling away there, I do think that the form was, sorry, no, at the moment is pretty crap. So I won't be reading too much into it, but however, to get that momentum there against the Sea Eagles there, and to get some confidence going there for the Steelers there. It's going to be quite interesting on how a fully rested side from round three, who has just managed to hold on against the Sharks away, is going to test themselves down at the Gone there against the Steelers there at 12:30 p.m., which I think is going to be wet conditions there, which is going to make it way more challenging there, and it's going to be quite a sloppy game. So I'm predicting that this win can be a little bit ugly for our girls, but I'm hoping um, that our girls can be able to overcome that challenge, since they had it pretty tight in the first couple of rounds there. So let's hope in round four, going down to the Gone, that our girls can be able to get the job done. And for our Lisa Fiora team there, sorry, our Lisa uh, Fiola team. I'm pretty confident that they can get the win down there, despite um, challenging the conditions there early at 11 a.m. So yeah, uh, I think I've I think I ran on a little bit too much for the girl side. So apologies for that. So let's get into the main match that unfortunately I managed to watch a quarter of it. So apologies for that, since I had to go out for a birthday party on Saturday night. It is your champions for the 2026 Witzer Pre-season challenge, the Parma Eels, have defeated the Sydney Roosters by 28 points to 24 at Polytech. Sorry, no, at Polytech. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to remove that. So stop the screen there. Alrighty, so your preseason challenge there. So Parramatta 28 points to, sorry, no, not 24, 22, as we were down by 22 points to 16 at half time. And how good was that Josh O'Carr try? I believe it was Mitchell Moses who has opened him up there. Sorry, no, it was Sean Russell who once again shows that he wants to start at center there. And Brian Kelly, I believe he uh, assisted Sean Russell to get a try there in the 61st minute there. And to be honest, man, like I thought that Sean Russell throughout this preseason challenge has been on fire. And if I'm going to be honest, guys, like I don't want to give away too much, since I do feel like that I've spoiled my updated team list for round one for the regular season for 2026. I feel like that Sean Russell is more than likely to start more games over uh, Brian Kelly from what we have seen, and it's a real shame that he's going to go over to the Perth Bears in 2027 with his speed, his fundamentals, his footwork, speed, IQ, and also his strength and uh, courageousness as well. And he has improved a lot. And I think he is possibly going to be the sorry no I feel like he is going to be one of the biggest improvers there, alongside with Matt Dury there, who continues um, to show his great ball skilling um, e- efforts there, where he set up for Mitchell Moses there in the 27th minute there, I believe, or I could be wrong, but I think Matt Dory, I think he set up someone there from my memory watching the highlights. I think he set up someone to score right under the post. I think it was Moses. I could be wrong, but yeah, Sam Ronnie, when he came on there, he was absolutely on fire. He nearly even scored a hat trick there. So yeah, it's it's a tough call to really pick who was really man of the match between Sean Russell, as well as everybody has been saying, who has been very impressive by his footwork in that. But Jordan Sam running there, who was a great ball security player there, who could play in the centers, back row, and even somewhere like off from the bench as a great utility player there. So yeah, man, I feel like that John that John Sam Ronnie has improved on his fundamentals has improved on his fundamentals there quite a bit. So I'm hoping to see more from him when we do need him as a backup as a backup a to man there or somewhere in the six man bench. So let's see on how that goes. So could it be the 90th man there alongside with Josh Publi there, which will be a very strong backup there in case if someone in the back row or back line does get injured there. Either Josh can fill up somewhere in that spot there. If Moses does go down or does get picked for Origin there, and that's if I'm gonna be honest, guys, I feel like we haven't really seen. Sorry, no, I feel like that Jonah Pizzett was a little bit quiet in this game. To be honest, I feel like that Mitchell Moses has overshadowed him, and that he made his job a little bit easier. So I feel like that Jonah Peasant wasn't really forceful to make too many fancy plays in that as what he has done against the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks from his big long range crossfield kicks there to put the pressure on, since that's mostly like Mitch Moses' game to pressurize backline opponents there in the in-goal area there to get the goal line dropper there to play with more sets there and just to get those fast and pace in a paceful attacking cut pass there to your Joshua Cars, Bailey Thompson, who was absolutely incredible there. Defensively, he was a little bit how you going, but attacking wise, he just keeps on getting better and better. So I feel like that that Simo and the Fox are a great wing selection there going into round one. So let's see on how Josh Carr does go down there at Melbourne against his former side, which I think when he did play for the Bulldogs, he has scored against the Storm down there at Amy Park. So if we can get Moses the way that he usually plays, and that if we can get Jonah Pezzett to really upset his former players, then man, watch out, man, because the way that Moses was stringing those passes against the Roosters there was like bread and butter. So um, yeah, if we can also get Sean Russell to open those plays up there with his speed and that, especially with Xavier Coates out for the Melbourne Storm, I feel like that Melbourne Storm fans should be really stressed out to see who is going to fill up that, because even William Warbrick from his defense has been absolutely just crap and just very ordinary, in my opinion, from what I've seen during the during the trials there. But look, still, I feel like that's our contested balls in the air from players like Bayer Thompson and especially that disappointing and soft try to Lindsay Collins there when Isaiah Longy took in that high ball there and he had that little bump there from James to Deska there, which forced him to lose the ball backwards there in the air, which it was a little bit unfortunate there. But I feel like we do need to work on that during at our training. We're just not really a much of a big deal there, to be honest. So yeah, let's see on what Jason Rolls can do with that. Also, man, like Kit Kat was absolutely fantastic in this match with his offloads there and his defense. I am really impressed with the way that we have been defending throughout this preseason. I know that the first half was pretty disappointing, conceding like two tries against Sam. Sorry, no, a try against Sam Walker there, and that's very unfortunate try there against Tomatilao where Simonson was caught out in a similar situation there as what Isaiah Longy was. So yeah, and then that's short ball there from Sam Walker there to Angus Grind there. Like, there's not much you can really do about that. But in the second half, man, like we just absolutely just tear them to pieces there, and yeah, just really getting the kids more involved in the game there, and yeah, like I feel like that our kids have really just has really just showcased on why they really want to play for the blue and gold jumper there, and it really shows that our foundation has really grown much more stronger comparing to the to the dark ages a couple of years in the last few seasons ago. I know that our SG board team has always been dominant, winning against the Sharks in 2017, Knights in 2021, and then I believe, and then we also won, I think, the season after. I could be wrong, but yeah, um, yeah, pretty good from Jason Rolls to continue this foundation that he keeps on promising, and I cannot wait to see some of these kids that might or may not get a chance. If I'm going to be honest, I think with our squad having a little bit too much of experience depth wise, and with Sam, Ronnie, and with Josh and Lorenzo trying to fit in and to compete for that 5'8" spot against Joan Pezza there, and to at least try and find some spot there on the bench there with Charlie Guyman there, Luca Moretti, but then you still got Matt Dury, Sam Tuavati, and that's other guy Lee Cum. I forgot what his name was, but I'm not sure if he actually came on during this match. T-Cum Brown. I really think that T-Cum Brown can really still find a way to debut, possibly maybe around in the early mid-season, probably at home against the Bulldogs. I see him debuting in that match at Combank Stadium. So yeah, that's my prediction there. To get our first ever debuted r- 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 rookie there in 2026, it will be T-Con Brown. So yeah, so there's a lot of competition just going on at the moment. That you still got the discussion there. Does Talon da Silva still be in that number 17? And from what I've seen from the highlights there, I thought that Talon da Silva was pretty good at dummy half there, with his passes there, out of dummy half there, to really get the forwards there going there. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of D debate going on, and yeah, like too many talented kids coming through, and yes, I I do know that we will um lose some players um either at the end of this season or possibly at the end of this off season, in 2026, or maybe by next season before 2027 starts. We might lose some unfortunate players. Hopefully not any more halves like Lincoln Fletcher, and definitely not any more backline players, because I really think that there are some great and talented and also strong and physical backline players, as from what I have seen from the Herald maps. So let's see if they can get their place promoted in the SG Ball team. I'm saying maybe by the end of this season, if the SG Ball team does play f- finals, or either sorry no, or I do believe th- that they will. But I think if the New South Wales Cup team does play finals, maybe just maybe we can get some players from the Herald maps. But I don't think that's how it works. So yeah, let's see if those players from the Herald maps can get promoted there to the SG Ball team. But anyways, guys, I'll be right back. I'll talk more about this preview. I'm just going to go and get some dinner, and I'll be right back to go through our player raters there. As I said before, I can't really say too much here since I haven't really watched the full match. So yeah, well, shout out to Penasini, who nearly scored a try there, but unfortunately he was short and was taking over the the sideline there, and yeah, but he was a little bit slow on his feet there, so I'm not sure if if it's the bulk bulkiness that he had to put on during preseason. But yeah, I am hoping that he does improve on his speed there. So yeah, he is a little bit slow, but but um the but at the end of the day, the strength and the physicality of getting those line breaks there when getting on our opponent's 10 there, or even in the red zone there, that's all it matters, to get that great flat pass there, or even a quick short ball there to Penasina there, to burst through that short gap there, to get over there, and to get the confidence back uh, for him after a mid-season from 2025, since he was struggling to sorry no he was struggling to keep his fundamentals as what we all expect him to do. But I'm hoping that in season 2026 that he will continue to make those great uh, run run meters there, and that he can improve on his speed just a little bit there before the round one Melbourne Storm clash. So yeah, if he can still keep up on his fundamentals there, which he has, but improve a little bit on his speed there. I know that his physicality is going to be very important there, since Storm don't really have phys any physical or great defenders there. I reckon that Penasini might even score maybe one or even two tries there on that right edge there. Sorry, no, on that left edge, should I say? And yeah, let's see on how it goes there. But anyways, I will be going through the player ratings there and my top three best players there, voted by me as the host. But I will be going to get some dinner right now, since my mum is texting me right now. So yeah, I'll be right back. Righty, so let's get back into episode 32, and let's get into the players' ratings here, as we've been going on for about like 57 minutes. So I will be trying to go through this as fast as possible and trying to wrap things around. And my top three best players. Okay, so from what I've seen from the highlights and from what I've heard, from what everybody has been impressed with, I'm going to go with number. I'm going to go with 1 point for the third best. 1 point. I'm gonna go. I'll go with Mitchell Moses, 2 points. I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Kit Kat. I thought he was pretty good from what I've seen from his highlights there. 28 tackles there, one missed tackle there. I know that Jack Williams has gone like more tackles than him, but I haven't really seen him on the highlights, so I can't really say too much of him. Plus, he has made a little more runner meters and and more post contact meters there. But one line break there, one line break assist, one tackle break, 6 hit ups there. And yeah, pretty good. And offload there. I know that Bolo made 2 offloads, and even Jermaine Hopgood made 2 offloads. So pretty good. And yeah, I know that the numbers don't really do Kit Kat justice there, but I still reckon that Kit Kat was pretty impressive there from what I've seen from the highlights and from what I'm hearing. He's been absolutely just amazing there. And I think coming back from that long injury that ended his season there, I think that his toughness there is really starting to improve there. So I'm hoping that him and Jack Williams can really combine in season 2026. So I cannot wait to see on the two back row combinations there. Uh, Pardon me, in season 2026, and yeah. So yeah, number one, my man of the match. I'm gonna say Sean Russell. My God, absolutely one of the most impressive players in our preseason. Like his footwork, his IQ, his speed, and just the way that he challenges on our players and that absolutely just amazing. Um, he ran over 100 running meters. He had one line break there, one try assist, 3 tackle breaks, a few WNF running meters, 4 tackles, and no missed tackles at all. Only one ineffective tackle from his 4 tackle total. But had they try one conversion attempt And yeah, amazing there from Sean Russell. So yeah, can't wait to I can't wait to see more from his fancy footwork and sharp speed breakthrough runs there that he can easily set up there for Josh Okai and to release the Ferrari from the garage there. And yeah, I feel like that Sean Russell has really shown that he can really try and consistently just keep the back line attack just keep on moving like very quick, especially with Simonson. I know that Penasini, as what I've said before, he needs to work on his speed there a little bit more, which I am hoping that Isaiah Longy can be able to set him up there. So let's see if Longy can be able to. Sorry, well, I do believe that he can. If Longy can be able to get those long harborage passes there, maybe to Will Persinger there, and maybe those one-on-one passes there that can be able to open up that short, quick gap there for Will Persinger there to get over the line there to burst over. And yeah, so that's my man of the match there. 3 points there to Sean Russell. 2 points there to Tony Karatoga, or also known as Kikat, of course, for his nickname. And 1 point there for Mitchell Moses, just to play safe there. So, yep, that is my review for the junior reps for round 3, and that is all of my reviews done for our preseason challenge, as we are the champions there, winning by 1 point in the Witzer Pre-season challenge. There, as you can see, we have won it, and we have won, I think, a prize of $10,000. I could be wrong, but yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this 1 hour episode of the Balloon Garmin podcast, episode 32. If you guys have, please make sure to follow us on all platforms there on our Instagram, TikTok, and also listen to us more on our Apple Podcasts, as I forgot to mention. Sorry, at the beginning beginning of this episode, and yeah, hopefully, and I also make sure to listen to us on Spotify as well, and also make sure to check us out and to subscribe and also like our episodes on our YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting the podcast itself, and go Parra.